You can just keep talking, dude.
As opposed to just cooking it down and putting it on a flat surface to secondary process later, just to pull out any more residuals with the carbon there.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I do this carbon because it's going to look like that. And because when you pour this heavy green shit through there now, I mean, there is a lot there. Yeah. There's a lot there that doesn't get through there and it stays on top there, and you can take those crustaceans, you can take that and get to some of those elements. Okay. It's very waxy. I mean, sometimes I can get a butter knife and scrape that off, and it's like fun.
Still got to get terpene profile there.
Yeah, it's got something in there. You know, and that can be used for the edibles or whatever.
Waxy substance, very lotion.
You've got it. Because it is amazing. I mean, the feel of it is just incredible. It's like, it's like deep. It's fucking amazing. And that's what I'm saying. It's so many parts of the planet. And and it's simple, man. It may sound like a lot of steps, but it's not. You're seeing so different. See, everyone's always thinking about plant material, purging through it, and that's it. You know, the way I'm describing it, there's a few more steps, but it doesn't mean that they're longer or harder.
Right.
It just means you have to be a little bit more precise in your timing. Yeah, because you are. Once you start the run, there's no like, I don't feel like doing any work in 2 hours. No, fuck that. You do not stop until that fridge is done.
Yeah.
That's it. You just don't. You're on a timer.
And so you let those sit for a couple hours between agitations?
No, absolutely not. I would say quicker the better.
Quicker the better. Okay. Just as long as they're maintaining that temperature?
Yep. So if I looked at what I did at the 502 there, because we did test batches of all their plant materials line up. I then went to smell what came out of it. I would say 1, 2, 3, 600, 1200. So that's 1200 grams. We completed doing the fridges, filtration, and in the pot and rendered in about 4 hours.
3 times 4 hours.
Yeah, but it's only because he's only got a little fridge. He doesn't have it. I'm working in his little box fridge.
I see.
They haven't got their big fridges yet.
Okay. So what does a good sized fridge run cost-wise?
Brand new, 25. Yeah, about 25,000 brand new, and then if you get a second hand, I would say I would pay no more than 2,500.
And
that's a really good.
You need 2, one for your ethanol and one for your material.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah. And it's really just really seeing how easily it's done. All you got to remember, the alcohol has to be cold, plant material has to be cold, whatever you use to hold the plant alcohol. Make sure your plastics are all PP plastics on the number 2 in the triangle and number 4. That is, for coating.
Correct.
Yeah. That's the easy ethanol.
And then 2 and number 4.
Yep. And stainless steel, yeah, absolutely. Stainless steel's heavy. After a whole day of shaking and moving, and stainless steel's high. And then again, you can do this bigger again. See, I'm working on a big unit, but again, there's only been testing everything. And I only have so much plant material to go through.
I mean, I guess since you're siphoning from the plastic containers, it wouldn't matter, but stainless steel would probably be pretty good because some of your fats and stuff like that would freeze to the bottom too. Under that cold.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, because that's all you're locking up. You're locking up the plant, and and what I love about alcohol you can dial in your temperatures, and this is another thing. You don't have to do it now, but later on is you can drop temperatures by 40. So if you go from -85 to a 40, and you see that the planet's undone a little bit in that 24 hours, transferring from 85 to a -40. It's really interesting. Temperature's fucking crazy.
Yeah. It's a big difference.
It is. Yeah, it is. Temperature's everything.
Yeah.
And you don't get as cold as BHO, because BHO I think is what's that, 290? We got the freezing BHO.
Shoot, it's around there. Yeah, it's really cool because its boiling point is 32 degrees Fahrenheit.
Yeah. So it's up there.
It's
alcohol. You can take alcohol to a movable place up to about 140, 150, and then it starts to get really hard to work. You only get that with liquid. Liquid much even do that. -85, I think it's fine. I think that the cut-off point that I found is the 40s. 40C, 40S. Usually the mid-40 mark is where I wouldn't want to go below the 40s if you want to get a good cut.
Okay. Below 40 Celsius.
Nice. Which is 45. So if you use that as an indicator, I do not try and go anywhere near that. If I'm going to make a good oil, a smokable oil. Temperature. And then all the other stuff will work out. So joint approved, I would say you would need to use that.
Well, it wouldn't last very long anyway. So.
No. I've talked to a lot of guys and they swear by 200, but I have my difference. I think where the art is that anymore. Yeah. Because it is. All the plants are different. I don't care if you're a CO2 extractor or whatever, but every time you get on the CO2 machine, plant materials are a little different.
Oh,
moisture content, and that's another thing. Moisture content is another word for it. Moisture. That's why people when they
is this bone dry? Do you prefer bone dry materials to run?
We try and get that down to virtually.
Cool. That's how we have to do it with CO2, where things actually freeze and build up in the collection.
No, that's scary. If you get a purge in the CO2, that means you have to purge up top, and she won't go through that part. And I'm telling you, it's crazy. Moisture's a king. It'll fucking break that. Shit.
Yeah, not only that, it's going to take a way longer time for your oil to get down to a usable consistency. It's that oil in, you'll never be able to smoke it with water in it because of the, it's just going to pop.
Yeah, well, it does.
Pop and sizzle.
That's it, yeah. Pop, yeah, absolutely. What a great indicator, huh?
Yeah. It's either that or things aren't properly flushed, and it's nutrient locked up in your oil.
Yeah, look, man, I'm telling you, alcohol's the future, man. It really is. It's so simple to work out. Just need patience, and it's not like it's going to cost you any more money. If anything, you have a system like that run down, mate. I'm telling you, it's all
just routine.
Just routine, cyclical, mate. That's it. It's routine.
And so then, for your little copper still deal, you're just is this just from the sink through back drain back down into the sink then?
That's it. Yeah. Or if you don't want to waste water, which I'm not a believer in wasting water, especially from my country, you can integrate it.
Yeah.
So
I was thinking
you can have a
tote with a fish pump.
I love it.
Cool.
Don't waste water. Yeah. That's it. Exactly.
Nice. Cool. And what's the temperature that you run your water at?
Cold.
Just cold.
Yep. And the amount of water coming out from one is like a little.
Okay. So it doesn't take much.
No, it's because of my coils. They're really efficient. But anyway, there's coils in there, and they're just coils down. There's 2 coils inside. It's just so efficient. You need hardly any water there to inoculate it down.
So what was the deal with the copper mesh? I saw that.
Copper mesh is
Is that just like another filter?
no,
Or is that...
it's when you're making alcohol.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to build a machine that will cover all bases. You know, not just making oils or reissuing an oil. We can make your alcohol. We can make alcohol for your cooking needs, whatever.
Sustainability.
Yeah. I want to try and make really the weed which does everything. So you can make your tinctures. You can do whatever.
Yeah, because that was really.
And make a moonshine. Jesus Christ.
There you go.
It'd be nice to make a green dragon or whatever you want to do.
Yeah, that'd be really cool too. So, you posted that you noticed red wine is really good for.
Yep, it's too expensive.
But why is that though? Why is red wine?
That's really interesting. Why red wine does a silkier removal, I don't know.
Is it distilled red wine or just pure red wine?
Distilled. Yeah, one night. Yeah, something different. I don't know why. And beer again, it's different.
Interesting.
Beer alcohol. See, 190 proof is, you know, from an NGS, which is an integrated spirit, to a red wine 190. It's totally different. People wouldn't drink that. It's totally different. Once you smell it, it's different. And it's extraction, yeah. But you know what?
More of an astringent alcohol?
Huh?
What, more of an astringent alcohol?
No, I don't know what it is. And I asked people, you know, I don't know. You just got to do more tests.
Yeah.
Because it could be just bullshit. And I hate fucking fooling myself. Because I'm trying as well, you know, and I get to know as well, because I think it's, to tell you the truth, I think it's bullshit. But see, I can't say that yet until I know definitely that my extractions are the same or different from the red wines, or because the amount of money to save using an NGS on which you're going to experience is huge.
Yeah.
Organic red wine. Shit, man. Take it as bullshit.
You better hope you can do all that.
Oh shit, man! I tell you what, I would not be doing any aerating with that. $250 a gallon? Fuck that. No way. But yeah, man. Keep it simple. Keep it simple. And I think it's all about precipitation. It really is let gravity do the work. Don't waste your thought. You just need a little bit more time, more patience.
I like that you skim off the top like that. That's the way right there. No agitation, no nothing like that. To be able to get those particulate up and into your final product.
Yes, yeah.
Really cool.
Absolutely. I'm telling you, man, it's once you get into a system, it sounds complicated, but once you get into a system, man, if you can just imagine you're like on a conveyor belt. When that fridge opens up, you go right through all of it, and when you close that fridge, you open the next fridge. And when you get to the end of that fridge, you come back to the first fridge.
The other one's good to go. Repeat.
That's it. You're on repeat. That's what you're doing.
Yeah.
And take good notice. Every fridge, you know, it's like that fridge is like a fucking patient. You have a fucking noteboard in front of it. You've got the times, who signed in, signed off, who fucking did this, who did that, what run it is.
Yeah. Batch numbers.
That's absolutely.
Yep.
Because you want to know what you're losing. You want to know your recovery.
Yeah.
You want to know what you're averaging out from each of those 300 grams. Are they different? Are they changing? What was all adds up, man. But I guarantee you do this all the way through to the very end, all the way down to your Rick Simpson style, and regardless, if that plant material at the end is less than 1%, you've done the job. You've fucking done the
That's
job.
incredible.
You've done the job.
That's a whole extract right there. Literally.
Yeah, that is. You see, that's why I love it, is because I'm making some medicine now, just messing around with it, because I don't know if you know much about adulterate, but what I'm doing is that when I get all those runs from even the Rick Simpson style all the way to my very first pull, I'm even blending even my Rick Simpson oil, I'm blending it into my oil. Very small parts, maybe 30 milligrams, whatever, to every gram. But what I'm doing is I'm trying to keep synergy with it. I'm trying to keep the whole plan intact. You know, it's just seeing if it makes a difference. You know what? No, I don't fucking know. I thought I knew something about this.
It's irony, the more you know.
Exactly. The more you find out, the less you really
I
know.
do now. Delta-8 and all those guys, you know, and the acetates, it's starting to come out now, or the acetates a year ago. even your cannabis sulfur, yes. And adulterate sleeping fucking elephant in the room, man. I don't know why no one's working with it. It doesn't get you stoned, I know, but it's great for those that would like a meditative smoke for the day. You get all the particulars that you need, it doesn't get you stoned.
Yeah. Psychoactive.
Adulterate's there. It's there, man. It's the undoer. You should know that. Okay, checking out. Yeah, a lot of WOs in China that are working on there's the patents and stuff. The Delta 8 is amazing, man. I can give you can smoke that to the cows.
So it's supposed still.
It's months ago. You change the chemical properties, you grab them and you take it from a psychoactive to non-psychoactive.
Thank you for about that. I don't know right.
That's right, bro. Oh my god! Yeah! How'd it turn out?
I prepped the sample, so I figured I'd get back to you.
Oh, cool.
Get a shot of you.
Cool. Did you shoot it now?
As soon as you go out.
Okay. Cool. Can't wait to find out.
Is that a new experiment right there?
Yeah. Might be smoke.
Oh, so okay, that's what that is. That's what you're
doing. It's been done for about 4 months. Now we've broken everything down. It's we're just going to go and find out what strength it is.
Okay.
Because I want to keep the strength very high. Good guys, I'm telling you. Yeah, and trainable, man. I'll train you guys. Fuck, I enjoy it. You know what? I learn from teaching people. Actually, I don't even teach. I fucking share. I don't teach anybody, I just share. Where I learn from sharing.
Well, I'm always looking to gain knowledge. So
oh yeah, and there's so much to this plant, and I think it's bigger than all of it. There's so much to it. But I think the most important thing, hey, you spend 4.5 months growing or 3 months growing, why don't you get it in from it?
Exactly. Yeah.
I think it's a total waste if you're just going to leave even 10% of what could be usable in that plant and do that with it. What a fucking waste. Because there's so many types of money.
There any downside to utilizing rotary evaporating system?
I wish I knew more about rotary evaporating. Not at the moment. I will. I think it's a beautiful machine. It's a slow rotary. It's small. Very small.
Would that be something that you would do as opposed to doing the laying out the tray on the air version?
Yeah, well, yeah. The rotary spinners are great because you can really control that temperature in the bath. And if you're going to do you're going to render off number 1 and 2 and recaptivate that alcohol that you normally lose through aerating. I do it for a rotary spinner for sure. Because you can really take those temperatures down right.
And still get your
And
recovery.
and you can maybe put a slide back on it.
Oh,
okay.
Wow.
Rotary vacuum up there. You're looking at $12,500.
Oh, yeah.
So, for a big system, rotary vacs, mate, they're great. But just I can find elsewhere to spend that $12,000 in another fridge, in another 4 fridge. Because you know what? Yeah. Because it's only got a certain slice of what that job does. A fridge, it's 90% your own.
So then set those fridges. You said something like around 40 degrees Celsius. So
I would say minus 40 to minus 85. Yeah, playing there. And just don't let the air touch the temperature when you're doing the exchange. That's why I am, trying to find bottles that work and jars that you can actually vapate and just have a little opening there. So there's not that much chance of you letting the air in there. especially when I open up my fridge and when I'm actually doing this too, I may be pouring a little bit of, depending on what I'm doing, but I may pour just a little bit of liquor just to
Take away the air a little bit.
as soon as I open up that lid, I pour a little bit in there. Okay, and you'll see it, vapor off a bit, and that's when I'll start doing my work. Then I know I'm looking it up. I'm not letting the outside oxidation come in. And then again, you know what? I could be blowing up in that last time before shit too, because I haven't done enough experiments on if the air does play a big part. I know it does. I don't know how much of a part it does.
It does for vacuuming too.
Oh no,
because-
I see stuff turning there.
Yeah, they've got it now. You can get the new Cascade bags. Well, possibly their older models too. They've got a port on the back that you hook up nitrogen to, and then you just inject 1 or 2 psi of nitrogen in while you're vacuuming, and it helps with the air control and speeds up vacuum.
That's right. There you go.
For BHOs and CO2 oils, I'm not sure what else, but that's what I've heard. Yeah.
Wow, wait. So isn't that's what I've been doing for about a year and a half?
Yeah. As far as I know, that's the way.
Yeah. I did that with 100 different vials, all with different things in it, and finding out which one you can do it. And liquid nitrogen and CO2 is the one. Liquid nitrogen being the number one. So there you go. Thanks for telling me that. See, I would have still been questioning myself after all this time.
Yeah, that's what I've been told anyway. That's what
it
science says.
makes common sense. Yeah, it does, because you put liquid nitrogen in it, pushes out everything, right? And that's it. Filters, simple. You have either buy expensive filters or some rich filters.
So what kind of filters go on the end of your columns there?
I've made another filter, which I'm not selling at the moment, but I've just been working on these 2-foot filters. They're like I don't even know what they fucking call them. It's just a fold material, PP material, and 0.45. That's all I can say. And they're a great filter. Expensive, but great. That's why you want to do everything, all your visualization, all your gravity, everything. Before it gets to that last filter, you want already most of the stuff taken away from there. You just want it to do the clarification. As soon as you pour it through the 0.45, it just looks so good. It takes away that pasty look, like CO2 looks like.
Yeah.
You can do vacuum systems on filtration.
I have tried. Yeah, it definitely speeds up the process. Absolutely. And the clarity doesn't change.
So just put vacuum.
That's it, man. It's absolutely. I did not see any difference between pulling it back to not pulling it back. Because when I got it twisted, I got it the same. Just one was less time. So yeah, no difference.
It will speed the process because the time saved from the vacuum systems.
Absolutely. If you're doing large amounts. Yep.
That's still incredible that there's almost a 10% increase in potency after that 2 days.
That's patience, man. It's all patience. People are fucking so unpatient. It's just fucking got no patience. It's really hard because people make all these investments, but just give yourself a month to walk into this and then just sit with yourself each day and have a 7-day roster. And do a little bit. It's all scaling. So you just scale your first bit and then you just add to that. So, and keep a good chance. And maybe different colours. You're working out. I'm definitely going to different colour tape, so I know from a distance I can see blue, red, yellow, green, purple tape. If not, I know my runs.
There you go.
I just flash it off. Oh, fuck, that's number 2. Okay, that was number 4.
Color coordinated.
Yeah, I have to be, man. It's just because you got to be quick. Because it's money, man. Especially when you're working with someone else's shit. Jesus.
Yeah. Well, they've got all those rolls of different color electrons.
That's what you want. Yeah, just so you get an easy indicator, so you don't have to, look through your roster board. You just look at it. Okay, I know what that is. And those fridges, they do a lockdown, so for 20 minutes. Once you open up the show, you can't open it.
Oh, really? So you better be on your shit.
Oh, you can break the seal. It's not good to do it, but yeah.
Wow.
You can get two guys opening up the fridge door.
Oh, man. Yeah, with my luck, I'd break it. Ruin the seal. It would never seal again.
Yeah.
So what are some fridges that I should look into?
Well, I'll set you up with somebody that's trustworthy.
Okay.
Troy has a company that works in this industry. He doesn't belong to the industry of marijuana. He just builds and sells fridges.
Okay.
And that's Troy, and they've got a pen. It's called Precision Mechanics. And they're in Kent.
Okay.
And the owner's name is Troy. Just say you spoke to Anthony from Rainy Distillers and you're looking for a cryogenic fridge. Stand-ups. And if you do get a chest freezer, your chest freezer will be holding all your plant material, alcohol.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry, what was the name of that one?
The Precision Mechanics. Yeah, and that's Yeah, and you're gonna, the chest freezers are great because it's fairly low, it's a low grams. Because if those stand-ups, coldness does drop. But those chest freezers are great. Put all your plant material. I think I can get 150 pounds of that.
Store liquid nitrogen in there?
Yeah, store everything in there. Liquid nitrogen you can't, but store the alcohol in there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You can put about 100 pounds and about 50 gallons in an 8-foot -85. I think they're 24s. Yeah, they're a big fridge. Fridge everything.
Can I do that stand-up fridge or refrigerators for the extracts themselves? So they can be just
Yeah. Are you mean for the doors? Yeah. And that's what I've been working on too, trying to accommodate the fridge to how I do my how I'm reorganizing my fridges have changed hundreds of times, but I'm finding out now I'd like the fridge to run itself, meaning I don't want to do alcohol from outside, so I have I'm working on this now, and I'm building like it's about 35 gallons I go through for the first one. So I have a stainless steel box on the very first door that has all the alcohol. And then I have a little hose that leaves that. So basically there's a hose coming out, and then the 4 components under there, the 4 shelves under my alcohol top, they're all up to go. So I just have to grab my hose and move them all up. Makes life easy. And take it from another fridge. So I'm trying to make my fridge to be contained as one unit. So it's just working out how much alcohol that I use, how much plant material that I use in that fridge. I'm just trying to make that fridge one unit. So when you open up, everything's in plant material, contained alcohol. And then when you go through that alcohol, then you just take it from the main frame, 55 gallon, and you refill that up, and when you open that fridge off, in about whatever time.
Does that tubing have to be made of anything specifically?
Silicon.
Silicon.
Yeah, everything stiffens up really bad, mate. Oh yeah, you use anything.
I figured there was something, I just wasn't sure what.
Silicon. But fridges, mate. Yeah, fridges are everything. These 2 compressors, and that's why the Precision Mechanics Troy might fuck you. A lot of people will have. We buy your fridges because the fridges are really, really, they've got 2 different fluids in there. That's why you need to buy it from somebody that knows what they're doing, like a fridge expert or somebody that works in the industry. And Troy, he's good, man. He's been in the industry for a long time. Because, those fridges, you need a regas, and that's what he does. So if you're buying from him, everything's been fixed. And he'll guarantee it. is history, mate. It's quite easy.
Sweet. Well, maybe we'll just have to take the 1 gallon then and get ourselves a really bitchin' fridge.
Preserve, I'm telling you, you're gonna money.
Because I mean, that's what it sounds like. I was under the impression that I would have to have like your material containers, all of those
No,
in the.
no.
in
You
the
be
fridge.
buying, you get your containers and you just look through, a scientific magazine where you get your whatever containers that you like. Yeah, that's it. You have to do gallons, you can do a little smaller. Again, when I first started doing this, I was doing everything in smaller containers.
How do you like the gallons for this size of
Yeah, it's
operation?
great. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, 300 grams. I'm comfortable with 300 grams. That's
Yeah.
it. Yeah, because I've stored everything over. A lot of people say, well, Jesus Christ, you can put 3,000, 5,000 grams in a 5-gallon bucket. But yeah, if you expose that to the environment, you fuck up. You just fucked up 5,000 grams of product. See, if I fuck up, I only mess up on 1/3 of a gram.
That's true.
Hey, it's all money, mate. See, once you fuck up a product, you can't do that. And once you untie it closely, you can't untie it unless you use fixing. And I'm not touching that with a barge pole. Yeah. Both those are decent, man. You've got on both.
Even if you run that back through another winterization.
Colorful, man. It's evil. If that carbon will take it out.
Oh.
Yeah, I can have thick green soup up there. I mean, the thickest of green soup that will come out. It'll come out that color. When I rendered that down, you'd be amazed on the oil, the quality of the oil. People are it's not the clearest of oil, but Jesus Christ, if I told you what it was. Sure.
So then that's just runoff from cleaning the filter. That ethanol on the bottom there.
Yeah. Simple, man. Yeah, I'm just about to put my name down. Because I'm going to go and do a video soon. But yeah, look, man, I'm telling you, it's so simple, buddy. You don't need to spend so much money on time. The fridge is very good.
Yeah, well, it'd be cool to find one that was the size to fit, like you said, the ethanol and container.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And that's why I'm trying to find a nice stainless steel 35-gallon square that will fit in that shelf. I'm looking at it. I don't want to make it. I'm trying to see if it's out there in the market. It's just like you store your alcohol. But definitely, I think that's where it's going to go. Is the alcohol needs to be above those 4 trays. That top tray needs to be your alcohol up there.
Gravity feed it down.
Absolutely, yeah.
Another question I had was,
we're in no rush, mate. Take your time, buddy.
Okay, so the procedure for filling or making the initial extraction is like 300 grams directly to that container.
Yep.
Put it in the freezer, the other 7 containers. They're
Or
all
whatever it may be, you may have it, you can do that, yeah.
so that goes, and then you add the nitrogen directly to that before the ethanol to evacuate the gas within there. And as that's evaporating, adding that, you then add gravity tests. You'll reach 7, and then you go back to the
Or when the alcohol starts to
Yeah,
build. Yeah, that's really interesting. When it starts, when you see that most of those yellows coming through, and it's kind of yellowy brown coming through, and then it goes to a transition where it changes into more of a lighter color, and then in 5, 6, 7, it's the alcohol's coming out clearer.
You can really just see the heavy filling.
What's that?
The individual container, you're seeing those colors.
Oh, when you're filling it, and you're shaking it, that 1 or 2 inches that are exposed, you'll see that image. And that's what you're going to do.
So you're pouring enough ethanol just to get that right color.
Absolutely. So I'm shaking. So every time I pour in, I shake it. Let it sit. And you'll see that alcohol from number 1 and 2. I took a photo of 1 and 2 all the way to 7. You'll see those getting very, very, very nice color. That's an indicator.
So you have 7 of these with material for the first run. And
Well, I don't think there's any given amount of containers to start with. He just uses that same container 7 times, and that's why you'd be swapping out the tape, so you would know what
Yeah,
right?
absolutely. And I just put it on absolutely. Or however you're indicated, because you want to indicate that you have done all of them.
Right.
Because you're missing out on one container that you've missed out 2 runs on. Well, of course you're going to know straight away by seeing through it the different color than every other container.
Yeah, right.
But
there's a color difference on each run. But there was 7 different containers that you're doing 7 runs.
I'm doing definitely those 7 different containers. If I'm pouring all my material, so if I'm filling up from the fridge, my first 1 and 2, if I am not doing anything special, I will keep that 1 and 2 with all of them. So all I'm doing is I'm just grabbing that, chipping it out, pouring it into a winterization in the fridge, filling it up, putting it back. Okay?
How do you filter, or how do you separate the material not pouring out yet?
No. That's a great question.
Just pouring out that whole.
Yeah, that's it, mate. So what I do is basically when you got it, you're going to see when you set it there for 5 or 10 minutes in the fridge after every fill, most of that precipitation will come down. You see fairly, you see colored alcohol. You see a lot of plant material sitting on top like stems because it floats. And then basically what I do ever so slowly, I just grab it and I just pour it out. That's it. Yeah. I don't think I can
all through like run number 1.
That's it. And you know what? I didn't even get too analog. I got to get that last drop because you know what? I didn't get it on the first one. I get it on the second one. I didn't get it on the second one. I get it on the third one. But I try and just keep those first 2. If I'm doing a really classy oil, I try and keep those intact. But other than that, man, look, it's only going to be a squeeze of water. You can get really super in. Absolutely. Yeah. So,
That was so cool.
oh no! I've already worked on that.
Have you?
No, I didn't bring one. See, it's all about. I didn't bring it. But anyway, working on something. But
That's what you're talking about, right? I gotcha.
yeah. I've been working on it. Yeah, they do work, and I've been working on a thing from Italy. There's like a little stainless steel, but the stainless steel jars. It's in a double stainless steel jar, and beautiful copyright. See, it only comes in 700 euros. I mean, it's fucking history without, and I've checked. I spent thousands of dollars in those things to find out which one was the best. And I found out which one's the best, but it's just not big enough. I wish I could do it today, but it's great. I use it all the time.
And it's stainless, you said?
Yeah, fucking, it's great. I use it for doing all my test batches. It's great because I put my weed in there, shake it with the alcohol, shake it, and then I push the plug, tip out the shit, lift it up, pour in alcohol, in the fridge again. It's fucking great.
The total maceration time is just 5 to 7 minutes.
Oh man, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, well, it works on how cold because the colder you go, the longer it has to be because the slower things change or interact. Yeah, it's so slow. Minus 85, things move really slowly.
So you find that for like 5 to 7 minutes.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And I think it's the aggressive agitation that makes it homogenized. I think.
Is it being agitated in the freezer? Or at that point?
Yeah, I'm trying to find out how to agitate it, Yeah, it's just finding machinery to work in 85. It's cold temperature, so I've been trying to work on having something come from outside the fridge in that's moving the table. But see, I can't move the fridge because you've got 2 different gases in the fridge, so you can't have that fridge moving. You can't have the fridge oscillating. So I've been thinking of gutting my fridge and putting on another stand and then having my fridge sitting on an oscillating machine. So the fridge does this. I think it is,
The magnetic field with stir bar.
Oh, yeah, man, I would love that. I love those things.
That's what you
You
need.
know, my paddler, God, my paddler is beautiful. I love my paddler in there. They're fucking trying to get shit to work in there. Yeah, look, if I could put a 4-inch paddle in there, a magnetic paddler, fucking beautiful. And it's just wonderful. Wonderful. Yeah, just temperatures, it plays it's hard on things. Anything with a motor electricity or just doesn't like the cold.
So you're running the agitating it outside of the refrigerator or the freezer, so it's functioning.
Absolutely. Yeah. Hey, beautiful.
I don't know if you want to give results.
Oh, yeah. I knew it was over 45. Fucking great. I knew it was going to be 45.
Is that this stuff right here?
You guys, you get high off that. 45. That was CO2. Darling, thank you.
Good.
I'm jazzed. I am jazzed.
It's freezing down here.
Good. So they're the scores. So you know, 45 is not good, but what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to keep something under 50 so you guys can have money. Because the final two is all that little bit. So you get a good product, around about 50% by body weight CO2, and the rest of this in that total. What do you think? Yeah. And it's all?
Yeah, I think it's a great move.
Hey, good work.
Yeah.
Okay.
So do you notice losing any CBDs in the process there, or do they all stay pretty intact?
Yeah.
But the one that I was thinking of earlier that I forgot was, would 5 gallons be enough? Yeah, ethanol.
No, well, I say just to start off, gradually
Yeah.
build up. You know, guys, when you start, I'll come and share with you. Mate, once you get to see on how you can lock up nature in the rest of the history. You know, it's really just that initial thing saying, geez, man, it's a different way of thinking. Not for me, I've done it all my time, but if you teach somebody else, it just seems really confusing. No, it's not. If you just see that there are plants, and the plant is affected by temperature. When you go to sleep, the plant is affected by temperature, and you're doing that, any of that chlorophyll or that's the release. That's what you want.
Right.
You know, you're doing something. And that's what I think is great with alcohol. You got in what you want.
Yeah, and it makes sense too that doing it the way that you're talking about, you know, with all the different runs in the containers in the fridge, you wouldn't need a bigger unit because essentially you just pour that ethanol just right in that reservoir.
Man, if I told you, I feel big units, man. From down in California where I'm doing 4,000 pounds on a week, man, it's fucking, you're not going to get a quality product.
Well, I saw that one. You had a big one on one of your videos that like the material tube was like this big and it was coming out of like a keg or something like that. And it was a pretty serious deal.
See, that's what taught me all this, you know, because they would allow me to have, I could waste 150 pounds and not be told off.
Yeah.
Isn't that fucking cool? I mean, they gave me all the cancer too I needed. Oh, fuck yeah. Research and development, they have that sort of weed. Yeah, it's just, you can't ask for it. That's experience. So, yeah, thank God that they didn't mind the US and shit.
Yeah, do you consider all your alcohol, or do you have to buy it?
Yeah, I used to. Now buy it. Yeah, it just takes too much time.
And you go get the source?
Yeah, absolutely. Haywood, I switch up to Haywood. Yeah, and then you pay what I pay. You just be paying state and federal taxes, and if you get an exempt, that means you get the state and federal taxes.
Cool.
Because what you're doing is you're using this as a precursor for the energy. So you're not selling alcohol.
What is that coming from?
It's easy, man. Fucking 3 pieces of paper. Just go online today, gtd.gov, and call it real as well. Yeah, it's pretty easy, man. 6 weeks later, you're over there. Tax exempt, that's it. And speak with them because it's the tax exempt is the one for perfume, where you're using a solvent to extract something from something. You're not selling the alcohol to a customer, you're selling the oil. You're using that solvent just to get that oil.
Is there anticipation that there will be a sales tax generated through retail to that solvent?
So you got a question like, you're going to need some solvent. Well, I know when you keep stuff under 20% alcohol, they will. You can't do that. Anything above 20% alcohol, then I know that. And so many ways of you can go to TTD.gov and find out they have 4 permits. One being that for alcohol for your car. You can make up to 10,000 gallons a year. Yeah, then you've got one for industrial alcohol, you have one for beer, and the other one is for industrial distillation.
Do you do any distillation around essential oils?
Yeah.
Excellent.
I love I just do.
Can you use a similar dose as that?
Absolutely.
You just add your material,
I think smaller the better. Smaller the better. The weed reach is great, man, because when you get your glass tube, you can go to your garden, go and pick your flowers, put it in there. You can do an absolute, or you can do a steam extraction. Whatever. It's fucking great, man. I mean, that's the fun about it, making your own essential oils and then putting it in your own product. I mean, just smoke a vape pen, man. You can't get any fucking clue.
So you just collect all of the sort in a separate funnel or...
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, absolutely. If you do it through water, yeah, because if you use one of those funnels, basically, if you're using alcohol, everything's combined. But if you use water, oh, yeah, they're great. Because, oil sits on top. And if you don't use one of those funnels, just when you're extracting oil, put it in the fucking freezer. If the water freezes, oil doesn't, you pour your oil off. And then your hydrosol, you can use that for cooking or
the water portion for that lotion. We got...
Oh, man, high five! Now you're fucking thinking. I like that. See, that is cool, man. You're now having a homogenized distilled water. It's sterilized that you fucking put in your soap, toothpaste, or whatever.
Great. Waxes from that part.
Absolutely. Now that's good thinking, man. That's the way. Yeah.
That's pretty amazing how much that one system can do.
Oh no, fucking you can do it. Well, when I do the Kickstart, I'm going to show everyone what this thing can do. I haven't showed anyone. There's a few other things that will go on this device, but I just want one machine that will do everything. The old bloke can make his moonshine. Mama can go and get the oil out of the lavender tanks, and then the son gets it and goes and makes his hash oil. So fucking everyone's happy. It's
I'd be interested to try this steam installation.
yeah, steam distillation is good, but it doesn't do it.
Yeah.
Well,
because
you can get the aroma, so
aroma, right?
Huh?
You can get the aroma, but that's
Oh,
okay.
you get some of them, yeah. H2O is so aggressive. I don't know, it's not as delicate as alcohol. Alcohol, when it removes something and then you get water doing the same, water's, I don't know, it's good for some, but not good for cannabis.
So it doesn't really do cannabis essential oil.
Not water version, no.
Because you don't get any of your THC or CBDs because they're not water
It's
soluble.
just because the oil resin is so different. It's just, the cannabis plant's fucking got me fucked. I don't know, it's just not like any other plant at all. It's a weird plant. It's weird. I can take oil from anything. is a little interesting. Unless you got high pressure steam. Yeah, high pressure steam where, you know, if you're doing like about 14 kPa, about 1400 kPa basically per spraying. So you keep that water as a liquid at 340 degrees Fahrenheit. It doesn't vapor off. It vapors off at 212. So if you can keep that solid to around about 340 to 400 Fahrenheit, then you can use that as a cleaner for your car. That's what they do. The workshop does that. Clean, you know, that's how they get you to have non-solvent pressure. So if you start it with butane and take it down to the workshop and you know what runs through the machine and then you'll come up with 0 they run it through high pressure steam. Strips everything.
Interesting. I had no idea.
Yeah, that strips everything. But you know, that's a $320,000. All that and stuff. We may keep it simple. Keep it natural terpene, and I think that's what people are looking for.
Yeah, I really hope that this doesn't take a turn for typical Western medicine, which is isolate this one thing and concentrate it as much as you can and have no balance.
But it doesn't. But see, the cannabis plant doesn't work. And everybody knows the mineral and all that. You know, the single molecule. It doesn't work. It doesn't work.
There's no balance.
Doesn't work. Doesn't work. You know, it may work with some of the things that they've done with aspirin and all that, but cannabis plant, you got to keep that sucker intact. You know, so many parts to get back. Anyway, I'm going to do an extraction. If you want to be around and watch this, I'm just going to go get this one started. So this is, what I'm doing is just like if we're going to be doing your finishing of your extraction. So this will take just a little bit. Okay, plant material. Where are you guys from anyway? Local? You were born and bred in Washington?
Yes.
Yeah.
Windmill.
Oh, Woodinville. Pretty, huh?
Yeah. Now the wine country.
Wine country?
I'm from Seattle and then moved to Bellingham as a kid.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yep, and I'm back in Seattle. So
Back in Seattle, huh?
back in Seattle.
Okay, so I'm just going to pour this on the plant material.
What is that?
That is the ethanol that ran through the carbon.
Yeah, that's when I cleaned it. When I clean and get everything out. So what I'll do is I just pour everything in here. Normally that'd be spent weed.
Okay.
But my spent weed is for the 502 and I can't take it from the 502. It has to stay there. So that's just some shitty stuff that was around. Put this back on here. We're going to run it for about 20 minutes or so, and we'll do it on reflux. So just imagine this was all your stuff that you had sitting around that you've depleted already. Then this will probably takes let's have a look. It probably takes around about 10 to 15 minutes that we are. Really depending on how cold the plant material is. I mean how cold the alcohol is. Down south from Melbourne. Yeah, down south. Well, Australia.
you got into working with plant chemistry?
Yeah, look, sort of, yeah. My dad used to, he was really into plants. He used to read me a book when I was a young kid, Simple Heart Plants, all the time. Yeah, so I think he was getting set up. Sure, but, yeah. Now, I've always been fascinated with oils. Yeah, and then somebody came to me a few years ago and said that they thought about doing this. And I was like, no, what's that? No fucking way. And then they took me to see someone that wasn't well. I think they must have had meniscus and they shook them up and they had a couple of puffs. Stopped shaking. This is quite interesting. Very interesting. Marijuana is fucking entertainment. I used to smoke it, just everyone smokes it. I just didn't think it was the only way it was doing for it. That's not good. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, the research into this, man, I'm telling you, there's so much to it. I just don't want the people want to have the opportunity to know all this. That's why I'm going to go for a research license. That's why I'm into the 502s, because that's my next goal is to get a research license. So it doesn't stay in UW or these universities. I think it should be, I reckon the public should be allowed to have the access to this knowledge. Fuck you, man, this is the people, it's not that I say that I don't trust the government and the universities, but whatever it is, I don't trust it. Absolutely, share, absolutely.
Yeah, it's tough to find pretty much anything on this in general. Whether it's, you can find quite a bit on hydrocarbon extraction, but good luck finding anything on CO2 extracting and really even ethanol extracting. Now, apart from what you've shared, anyways, it's not there. It's not accessible, especially trying to find anything out for secondary processes involving a vacuum. Like, what should your inches of mercury be? What are the temperatures? What's happening under these certain pressures that you're reaching in the vacuum oven? What's it doing to your oil? Nobody's got anything like that.
Yeah. We're going to have that. Now that I'm hooked up to the 502s, we're breaking everything down.
Nice.
All the way down to 100%. So you get to know your extraction, how much yield, what species, because we're doing a species check, I'm doing everything. So we're doing everything. So it's all going to be done and logged. The yield, the quality, everything. And that's what has to happen.
Yep.
And they've given me the okay to do that with all their flour. And plus I'm going to do a USTREAM from their place once a month. And go through their because I'm telling you, there's a lot to this planet that we could really, I reckon in the next year we're going to find a lot out about how much yields are we getting from the amount of alcohol, because it'd be good to find out how much alcohol, how much weed, to how much you're getting off. That's all bringing you down to thought. And I like the way he set up his, it's programs and all the government wanting to know their finances. It's great for me because they're asking for $100 grand what it is, which is great for me because I'm usually within a pound. Not like a 2 exactly. It's going to be great. So we'll find out our feedback and our yields. It should be good.
And you're publishing research.
Yeah.
Huh?
Daily publishable research.
Oh yeah, this is going to be great. This is going to be fun, mate. Even getting into the delta rates and Jesus Christ, man. Where you can have a daytime, nighttime product by just switching them all over. Yeah, it's fucking great. Yeah, find out more about it.
And so it's basically just still THC.
Absolutely. All you're doing is you're just moving your molecule around from acid. Yeah. You're using an acid form You know, in different levels, you're taking your THC or your delta 9 and you're knocking it down to delta. That's it. You just move that molecule.
Less of an affinity for the cannabinoid receptor, or
Oh, that's really fucking interesting. I don't know. I came across it by mistake. Because I took my studies in here, my tests to get tested, and I come back in the next day and I just get wow on my form. Wow. So, hey, what the fuck is this? He goes, Anthony, I don't know what the fuck you've done, but have a look at your scores. And it was something by mistake. I don't know. So I looked at through how I did it, and then just for 6 months trying to work out why I did that. And there are certain things that change that delta 9 to a delta 8.
No, that has to be decarboxylated oil to be able to get that THC delta 9, right? Because otherwise it's THCA.
Absolutely.
So you've got to be able to change that decarboxylated oil.
Yep.
So would that be a secondary process then?
Well, yeah, I don't know. I have got a fucking clue. I haven't got a clue. I stopped that research just for a while until
Dang, well, that would be something
that's
very
right.
interesting.
oh man, we're biting at the bit to get back into it.
Yeah.
Because to have a smokable product where it doesn't get you stoned,
Yeah.
you still get the benefits.
That's incredible.
Man, it's pretty interesting. It is pretty cool. It's fucking crazy, man. And then the cannabis salts. You know, why is nobody getting into the cannabis salts? I don't know. I know they're getting into the acid phase. I think there's a place in Colorado. I think there's another research group out in Colorado. I think they call it Pink Room or no, it's a Canna place here. Something on the machines here. Triple inspector. You there?
Oh, I was there. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, well, I got you. The BHO unit?
Yeah. I'm sure it doesn't agree. I use it on somebody else's site. It doesn't. Well, it doesn't mean at all.
Well, that's just a property.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And you know what? It's the extractor. Because you know, like, you can have an extractor and then you can have an extractor. I mean, someone that knows his machine and knows his product. I mean, it's an art. It's a real art. You know, and I've seen extractors, showing them, some things with alcohol. I can get rid of all this music. And glaze it.
Well, the thing that I never understood is why take BHO and then winterize it? Why wouldn't you just do an ethanol, like a cold critical ethanol extraction to begin with? Why even waste your time? Why even inject the poison to begin with?
Fuck, man. You're smart. Yeah, you're smart. We just got such critical things.
I like hanging out with this guy. We just became friends, and he's been picking my brain, and it helps me understand new things.
So anyway, let me get to know you more. So where did you go to school?
I went to school at Baxter University.
Oh, cool.
And I studied botanical medicine, so the whole tradition.
Do you know what? Yeah, I'm going to definitely swap numbers, and I'm going to put you on another list in my phone because you two boys are great, man. I want to share everything I can with you because you know what? Hey, mate, I'm fucking 50. I'm going to be out of here in 30 years' time, so at least I can pass something on to you guys. Fucking take it from there.
That's great. Yeah, this is what I love. I actually had the same idea that Travis did going into his natural medicine deal. I just couldn't afford it. Couldn't afford the schooling and took it upon myself to get involved with natural medicine.
It's great. It's really cool, man.
Yeah. This is it. This is my passion. It's what I like.
Yeah, I think it's fun, guys. And the thing is, it's such a new industry.
Yeah.
Okay, Rockefellers in 1890, they closed down the cannabis salts research because there were too many fucking people pretty young.
Oh yeah, the U.S.'s relationship with cannabis has been so funny, such a back and forth love and hate battle. Like, oh, it's legal. Oh, if you don't grow it, you're going to go to jail. Oh, what? You're growing it. We're going to throw you in jail. It's like, what? Figure it out. Hemp for victory. Whatever happened with that? Oh no, we took that away and destroyed all copies because we don't want you to know what's possible. It's like,
oh no, this man is incredible. Yeah, once I get some of my returns back, man, there's no pulling punches. No one owns me. No one. Some 502s try to lock me up and fucking so they lost. No one owns my information, man. It belongs to the people. Absolutely. Yeah, it's pretty cool, man. Yeah, it's fucking great. I'm telling you, it's going to be a really bright future. Yeah, for you guys, I'm telling you. So you're 502 where? You're down in
no, we're medical actually. Yeah, we're doing medical CO2 right now, and then we.
So what's happening with the medical now?
Well, it'll be around for probably like another year before shops start dropping off, but they're just going to incorporate the medical into the 502 companies. And then certain 502 companies have the authorization to deal with medical patients, and so on and so forth. So we're on the list to, well, because they're doing that whole lottery thing with 502. So we're playing the lottery with 502 this year once they come out with new licenses. Well, you spend like $3,000 and then you're in a lottery to hopefully get a processing.
That's easy to work at. You just find a small town.
Well, I think it's for the whole state.
Yeah, but you find a small town where there's not so many people.
It's for the state though, for like the entire state.
So it doesn't matter where you live.
It doesn't matter where you live. You have the same odds.
That's great. Oh, that's good then.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. I thought they were going to petition it off into certain
it's
counties. Okay, that's fucking
per
great.
state. Yeah.
Oh no,
Yeah.
nice. That's good. Good.
Yeah. So we have a better chance this year of getting one than we did last year. So hopefully we'll be in 502 shortly. I mean, we're already 502 compliant. We do the batch numbers way to, like you said, the frickin' most minutest part of the gram, and have all of our bases covered. Really.
Hey.
Can I get the paper back so we can make
Oh,
you a
yeah. Oh, absolutely. I'm so dandy about that. That's so nice. I was hoping that before you come up here. Yeah, no, that's great. That's great. Yeah, it's mate, it's going to be a great future, guys. I'm just looking 10 years. See, everybody's looking at it now. I'm already 10 years down the track, looking at getting a research license and yeah, man. It's big.
What's the application process for research license?
Oh man, it's like big time, man. That's why I'm working with the devil. The 502s. I can come on me. I never want to be 502. And but yeah, I got to be in a 502 because I want to do my research. I don't want to look over my shoulder.
So they require just like a.
I don't know. The applications. I know that they're trying to state that I have to be a university. But it's not true. So just speaking to someone with the control board, it's going to be interesting. Do I have to have someone from a university that works as a lab rat? I don't know. You know how words can be played.
Yeah. It's all about how you word things.
So what did you work on?
I studied. I got a degree in herbal sciences, so it's basically the process and principles of American and European herbalism from just the therapeutic application.
Oh, great. Right. So Jesus, like all the turmeric and stuff like that.
Exactly. So I work as an herbalist in a store that dispenses over 120 different plants, none of which are cannabis.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah, so I work with people for therapeutic purposes.
Okay.
Every plant other than weed.
Isn't it funny that the turmeric oil and cannabis oil bind? I mean, fucking bind. I mean, there's certain plants that bind together. Why do they do that?
Now, isn't it funny that the cannabis oil will completely cloud your short-term memory, and then you have that turmeric oil, and it gives you 6 hours of short-term memory, which is probably about how long it's going to take the cannabis to delay your short-term memory.
Isn't it interesting when you take 185 milligrams an hour and there's a precursor to that where you become stoned and stuff. I believe it.
With turmeric, is that what, or with what? Stone, with more stone.
I've heard of calamus essential oil being utilized, and that's what it's
Well, look at the way the brain works. So all the synapse stone, the way you clear that, it's really interesting how you clear that. So when you look at what if they give it a certain name, you know, like when you oh Jesus Christ, this what happened when you go to school. There's a thing like that, like if you've got hives, what is that type you take if you've got hives or there's a product that they're working on, and then he found this by mistake, this person was taking this product, and I don't know what had happened, they were shit-faced, or sunlight or whatever. Anyway, the swelling went down, but they no longer stung.
That's almost what I was thinking, the epinephrine, because if
They
you're like,
stung, they don't want to do something. It's like someone having heroin, they get heroin, you know, they just fucking wake up like they've never had it. So it's really interesting. Yeah, I know, that's what you're thinking. I'm thinking, man, I'm fucking, what the fuck? And and again, when I'm hearing this from other people, I don't know until I try it. So I'm going to invest myself in it. Then I'm the only, it's the only way I'm going to find out.
I'm a skeptic unless I do it myself.
Okay, no, yeah. All my product I've tried, and I'm not saying purposely I've tried it, it's just sometimes when some of the shit I made vape with the product, I probably ended up having about maybe a gram in my system. I've been comatose, you know, like where I had to be carried in my bedroom. I mean, I was just so fucked up, dribbling, and man, this stuff's strong.
Yeah, I can't do the edibles. I can't do it. They mess me up.
Well, it's the Delta 11, mate, that fucking gets you because it's changing the molecule, increasing it 4 times, 5 times.
Yeah.
Changing that chemical. That liver is amazing. It changed the whole chemical around this. The liver's amazing, man. You know? And that's so if you don't want that intensity, that's why suppositories are great. You bypass that liver. Yeah, that's interesting. I'm doing stuff in that world. The kids liable to know that because I'm like a fucking like a little what would you say, like a carnival toy. You know what we're going on. So yeah, this stuff is really strong. So I've put this on reflux. All it's going to be doing is going to be going up to the head, recondensing and just coming back down over the plant until.
Now, has that been running, or was that just heating up during that period?
It's heating up. It's 140 now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, isn't that interesting? Hey, I'm doing the high. Because you hear all these people that some of these edibles are really, I really like this people out because their alien's not, or their practice of 50 milligrams, not 50 milligrams, 200 milligrams. I mean, that's a big difference.
I really feel like if you're going to be portioning things into a milligram dosage, you should really understand how math and dosage works. Like when you and I were talking about, like a couple months ago, about dosaging of all the edibles and stuff. Yeah, we got that squared away.
Well, yeah, it's absolutely, and you know what? It's like, what is really a shame is the people that are really sick and they get a really bad experience from having a really high dose of chilies in their head.
Yeah, which is too bad.
It's fucked up.
Yeah.
They didn't get a good opportunity to say, hey, this thing's helping. No, they got too fucked up and they got too scared.
Oh yeah, because when you're that stoned, it's freaking, it's scary to be that debilitated.
The first night happened to me, I had my family in Miami, and I was all by myself. I started to feel a little bit wonky, so my bedroom, and then Yeah, I'd say that a half an hour, 40 minutes later, I mean, I was fine. This is where I looked, I was flat in my body, I don't know what was going on. So I thought I was dying. I thought I had aneurysm. Well, I thought I was having a stroke or whatever. And I'm like, when this shit happens, and I had purposely taken the marijuana, that's why I worked out. That's where I was down. I think it's wrong. Still here, I must have been that. I was doing an extraction. Yeah, because I couldn't find out how I got it administered into my body. That's why I thought I was dying. I can't even find my phone to call my family.
Oh, man.
I mean, I was fucked up, man. I thought I was leaving the kind of, anyway, I wasn't as strong.
I made some edibles that were a little too potent. And I did this knowingly. But they were, probably like 400 milligrams. It was a big one. And I ate one just after I had cooked them, after I had made them. And it was like 1 in the morning, you know. Like, all right, no worries. So I go to bed. I wake up at 3:30, 4 in the morning, and I'm freaked out. I didn't even understand why. I'm all panicking. Things are weird. Things feel weird. I can't go back to sleep. I'm like, all right, I have just got way too uncomfortably stoned is what just happened. Wait that one out for a while. And then since then, I'm just like, I don't know. Really want to mess around.
I know, isn't that interesting you say, because you just imagine someone who's never tried cannabis and really gets sick and that happens to them.
Yeah.
That's what this is about.
And the thing is, I've had cannabis for a long time. And even that experience for me, being a regular cannabis user, is enough for me to go, I don't want edibles anymore. I don't care what the milligram dosage is at this point, because it all just brings me back to that one. It's not a good time.
It's not good. Yeah, that's not good. Yeah. And then some of those, yeah, when you're eating it, man, you're in a different game.
Yeah, it took like an hour and a half before, or maybe an hour, I don't know, I fell asleep.
Yeah.
It took probably about an hour before it actually hit me, and then by that time, it was enough to wake me up out of a solid sleep. That's what freaked me out. It's like I woke up because I had gotten too high instead of falling asleep because I got too high. Or staying asleep. Yeah, I couldn't even believe it. That's how you know you've over-medicated yourself.
Over-medicated, yes. Yeah, definitely over-medicated.
Well, no, I'm really looking forward to all the things coming in the future, and I hope you can keep us in the loop on that too.
Oh yeah,
very excited. About
absolutely. Where this is all going to go, it's just simple technology. Yeah.
High concept. Very high concept.
Yeah. And just keeping everything LA natural, man. Fuck. LA natural. Don't hurt anyone. They're already fucked up out there. I don't want to hurt anybody. You know, their immune system's already compromised. Why am I going to give them something that's going to hurt them? Fuck. No way. Yeah, and it can be done. And it's cheaper.
Yeah. That's the funny thing.
For like startup costs, what is the
Oh, Jesus Christ, man. If you get yourself
really nice two
$5,000 total.
Mate, all you need is you don't even need my fucking pipe. Jesus Christ, you can use fucking anything. But it just allows you to capture all your vapors. But other than that, you can do it anyway. But your fridge is that's your key, man. Fridge and your containers, and then a filter. You know, you can, I'll show you some of my filters that I can build. I think I've got one. I'll get one out of the tunnel here. Cool.
Absolutely, man. I'm glad that you're enjoying it.
This is just like,
Yeah, it's great. I knew it was going to be a good time.
I mean, the amount of impact this has on like people like Charlie.
Yeah.
He's like, he's like, okay. Yeah, that's all
I would love to see Charlie, because every harvest I see is better than the last, and I would love to see them get. That's why I wanted to do this. I told Delaney, like, we need to do this. Not only that, but it's going to bring the cost of these edibles down so much. Because he's like, once I brought that thing up to $1 a year, you have to. well, a company went and tested them for like a year and a half or something. Oh fuck, no, I gotta look at it. CO2 was not cheap.
That's in here.
So I was like, this.
So this is the first filter everything goes through. Before it goes to market.
Interesting.
So
Siphon.
yeah. So basically,
Settle.
so once everything's settled in the fridge, or you've run it through your big coffee filters, whatever it may be, it takes most of the solid out. This is its second filtration that will be in your fridge. Once it goes through that, it cleans it, and then it goes to my zero filter. My zero filter buys $160. These are only $15. So I precipitate everything out. So it's already crystal clear before it goes into here, and then it's super crystal clear when it goes into the filter.
And that's a quick one. 0 filter. I don't mind what to do.
Yeah. And you know how fine it is.
So that's very fun.
After that, you need if you your sterile packaging, there's like no microbial.
I showed you the an on there through a microscope.
So how long does it take to go through a pipe on that? Really? That's great.
I'm telling you, and people don't do that. They go straight from this to put everything through there. It fucking slugs in there. I mean, it's just slugging up. It's bullshit. You're not having anything run freely through it. It's all about scaling. If you look at the way you want to clean water, go to a fucking river and check out nature, what the river does. It's bends and turns and drops. It's reeds. Watch what nature does. That's all I've done. I just watch nature do its hustle. And I've never done it. There's a machine that will come out in the future that I'm working on, but I ain't going to get it until someone has a lot of big bucks. But there's a machine that I know I can make that it will do the whole process all in one.
Well,
You put the plant material, the alcohol, and the end, and down the bottom, come through the water. Through all its different stages. Shut that fridge, it's done. Then just go up the next fridge, it's done. It can be done now. Natural. No pressure, open loop. Can be done now. But you know what? See, you got to think out of the box, man. If I told you, how do they clean water? The seas. And they can go through different troughs. And that's because solids get caught in troughs. Certain membranes hold on to certain different fibers and products. And if you have the alcohol plant material running through it, by the time it gets down to the very end, it's quite interesting. There's a simple way to do it.
Siphon out. Sediments all them on the site. Is that just kind of like an outback site?
Yeah. Whatever siphon you want. Pump, or you can suck if you don't mind. Suck it in a bit. That's it. Spit it out. Get it going. But then again, it's up to you. Once you get that pipe already loaded, you don't have to load that pipe again. It's like have the 2 ends blocked off, and once you've filled out that whole pipe, you have to suck it in. Just stick it in one end, put it in the other, and grab it and pour it through. Don't need expensive equipment. Just keep it simple. This has been going for 30 minutes, so we can slowly. This is just going to show you how it does it. So it's been refluxing, so I'm going to turn it all off now, and then I'm going to just show you basically how it's going to be doing it. Normally I'd run this for at least an hour. There we go.
That's it. That's the way a cookie crumbles. grab you anything to put that in, or?
I'm going to put that in my book.
So then how long will that carbon last for?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah,
As long as you just rinse it
wash,
with ethanol.
wash it in alcohol, then put it in the oven, dry it out again. And
Cool.
And I usually just give it a quick clean. I do this sometimes 2 or 3 times with the carbon, and you see it's really changing.
So is this a separate system as opposed to the wish itself then?
Absolutely. Yeah, I just show people this, that there's, they can build one of these units. I'm just trying to find stuff that people can do that is pretty much household, except for this guy. But the system that comes with my weed dish already has one of these.
Oh, it does?
It's already longer, and you just put the carbon in it.
Okay. Cool.
Now, I'm going to show you what happens here when I cool this down. Which is really interesting. As you see with the heat extraction, I'm just showing you the difference between running heat to it and then cooling everything down. So, yeah, I might not get enough time to cool it down. I'm just trying to see. I don't have enough time. But basically what I do, if you want to remove all of the chlorophyll, I then take everything down to around about a -10, -15. I'll make sure this is in there too, and then I pour that stuff staying through there, and it'll come out 30 grams over.
Okay.
It'll type all the thing.
Oh, I was just,
What happened if you were to sun bleach?
Oh, sun bleach is great. Sun bleach is great because that already turns the chlorophyll to a brown. Yeah, absolutely.
Does it affect the way
Yeah,
it's
yeah, that's a great question. I don't know.
then degrade terpenes?
You definitely break them down, for sure. Yeah, you would. We'd break them down. What it would do to it, I'm not sure. Yeah, we'd break it down for sure. Can you see the color changing?
Yeah. That's incredible.
So you just imagine that I have this bin in my room, and anytime I get this junk, I just throw it in there. Don't worry about it.
It's like gravity
And what I do is I throw my filters in there, I throw everything in there.
Okay.
Just the you don't want to waste nothing. Yeah, now that's what I want. There you go. Now it's a slow drip. So that means all your carbon is fully loaded. So now it's working really hard to get this through, which is good. So that's it. And normally people throw that shit away. And that's one more.
Yeah. Would it be? Would you only have to do like 2 passive runs through the longer carbon filter. You know what I mean?
Passive runs in what way?
Well, like this is, pour it through the top,
Yeah.
let it drain out. But you said that the other chamber like this was like 2 times the size or something like that, right?
Yep.
Okay. Would you pack that all the way with carbon, or would you just fill it like halfway there?
No, I'd pick it all the way.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, because it's not costing you anything, man.
Right, it's reusable.
Yeah. Yeah, it's reusable, yeah.
Cool.
And that's a good thing about alcohol. If it's not going to cost you anything for the reusing of alcohol, then you can spend a lot of alcohol to extract your plant material because hey shit, man, you're getting the alcohol back.
Wow. Yeah. So, would it be possible to? So let's say April. By May 14th, would it be possible to get one of these units? Yeah.
Yeah. All you do is you call the office, speak to them earlier, and you can either do it through a visa or whatever you want to do. Check. We take anything, and you just call Maria and just say, hey, I'd like to get a weed reach, and she puts you on the list.
Cool.
That's what I do. And then we order the stuff and we get it built. We give you at least 20 days or so.
Okay. Cool.
Yep. So you can see the color coming out.
Oh yeah, that looks.
So there you go.
That's such a difference. That's incredible.
So this secondary run, which looks like this is for the top of the product.
Yes, absolutely. Tropical, even the vape.
You can bake this.
You just did.
Or put it like a spent run.
Oh yeah, fuck
Just
no.
a collection
Oh
of
yeah,
spirits
because it's all about what's in there. If you remove most of the shit, or the fibers and the waxes and lipids, yeah, that's still good stuff. Holy smoke, man. It just, the test results came out at 45%. Jesus Christ. I've seen some fucking people do their fucking runs at 45, 50, 60%.
Yeah.
Now this is my shit.
So
Stuff you throw away.
freezing that carbon, though, you said 17 degrees, but if you were
About
to do that,
about minus 10 is good. If you just keep that in a chest freezer
yeah.
and do this process in a chest freezer, it'll help you. That's how we do it.
Okay.
And you may have 10 of these, all out because they've all got shit going in them.
Yeah.
So, and then every time you get these things filling up, I always try, and that's another thing, you're always trying to capacity the same as that. You can fill up that, you get a water herb and you lose it. Overflow. But yeah, man, and then you not do anything. You just open up my chest freezer, pour it all in, close it, I'm going to do my stuff. I don't have to worry about it. That chest freezer just does one job. And it does all your refinement of all your crap.
That's great. So after that, this would just be passively evaporated.
This I wouldn't pass me evaporate. I'd put that back in there. Reduce it, get all my alcohol back, and I'm masking all of the bottom.
And that material would think about that passively and just do its final evaporation.
Yep. And I'll show you a little.
That hasn't been added. Like, that's just the actual plant extract itself. Wow. That sounds great.
It's real hard. Alcohol's amazing, dude. You can't blaze it anymore.
And so then
Amazing, alcohol is so sweet. What they call it, syrup.
you're,
I mean, look at the oil, but the quality.
oh wow, that's tattier than I thought it was. That's like a snapping pole.
Yeah, that's Jesus Christ, man. And this has still got, when I read this has still got like 57 parts per million. That's not okay. And the package got that color to it. And that reddish. Alcohol. I'm telling you, it's not beneath the alcohol. The other way things they do it. It's not alcohol, but the
that's an interesting filter.
Oh, they're cool.
Yeah.
They're really cool, man. Yeah, and you get them from any scientific house, and that's just a 1 micron.
Okay.
Looks like I'm going to do yeah. But that's the best way. Look at the clarity of it. I mean, that's not normally difficult.
Yeah, that's pretty incredible.
Looks like a nice oil. Yeah. Yeah, so when you're ready to get started, so you already have your facility, or where you're going to be working from, or?
Yeah, we've got a space that is for the owner for right now, but we're looking to get warehouse space somewhere in the not too distant future. But for right now, it's totally fine for what I'm trying to do. I think I have enough room to fit a fridge, and that's probably it.
Man, I'm telling you, you'd be amazed at that fridge. It will do so much work, man. And then all the other fridges, you've got a couple of, your chest freezers that are -10, and then what you do is you reline them.
Oh yeah.
Foam. About 2 inches of foam on the inside, and then for your roof and everything, and that's, and then you can, look mate, I'm telling you, I've set up people using those fridges, showing how to do it, set it up, and people using those fridges, those $200 fridges, and then whatever the square footprint is, if it's 6 square feet, you just put 6 blocks of dry ice on the bottom, and the inside of the box, and that's it. You've got a -40 fridge.
Wow.
But it costs you $50, $60 every time, every 3 days.
To go get that dry ice.
And the color, when you look at the down to that, if you play around that again, it's going to be a little bit nicer.
A little bit more golder hue to it. After that,
yeah. And then, mate, you got a great vape product.
Yeah, right on.
Good product. Really nice.
Kick the stuff over and mess all the shit up.
Make it just jeez. I didn't know that. Refrigerator sales.
Right.
But it seems like that is a critical component by far, as well as that liquid itself.
I think the temperature is definitely, having that fridge is a big deal because that's constant cold, constant consistent cold, as opposed to having the dry ice or something like that, which ideally it would be better to not have to go. All that money would have the cost of the fridge.
Yeah, you don't need to spend too much, guys. Spend wisely. Yeah, spend wisely, man. You don't spend too much money. I wish I'd started this a little earlier, guys. But it doesn't matter. Sort of get the gist of the idea.
Yeah.
And the good thing about it, it's portable.
Yeah, that's true.
And you know, these two steel heads are 2 years old, actually more. Which one's this one? This one's 2.5 years old. This one I first started the wing reach. And they're still fucking going.
It's got a copper coil.
Yeah, it's nice hot coils in there.
Use like citric acid or something.
I mean, fucking two plus years, man. It's still going. That's what I'm saying, though. I'll never break down.
Travis.
Copper coil in there and everything. All that good stuff.
Science.
Simple science, but
Love it. I'm really looking forward to it. I've been ever since we talked over there at the Canacon. I've been just antsy to get one of these and to run it, and just been really excited. It's gonna be awesome.
oh no, it's gonna be fun, guys. And you know what? You're not far from me, and you know, I can come up there and.
Yeah, you know, I thought it was going to take us a while to get down here today. We got down here an hour early. I was like, I better plan 2 hours for traffic. You never know how Seattle's going to be.
Yeah, no,
We made it down in
no.
like 55 minutes.
Yeah.
It was pretty impressive.
Yeah, that's great.
Where's your work at?
My workshop's in back of Weyerhaeuser. It's a long way from here, and it's just I live out in the sticks, mate. I just don't like the cities. You know. Plus, I got a young family. I got a 4-month-old. I got a 1.5-year-old, and I got a 4-year-old. So,
All kinds of little buddies.
fuck, mate, I should have been slowing down. and I got a 14-year-old and a 28-year-old in Australia. Fucking amazing. Hey, you know what? These kids are going to be changing the world, mate. That's the only reason I'm asking. You know, put some new blood into the world, mate. Because you know, my little 4-year-old, she does my extractions with.
Cool. That's really cool.
Yeah, she's understanding it. I teach her everything.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
I like having free help.
Yeah, no, she's going to be a great extractor, man. She loves nature. She's show about the plants and showing the plants, and then doing extraction, and that's the oil, the essence from the plants. So she's getting out. Yeah, she's very cool.
That's great.
Yeah, that's what we all need, you know. Jesus Christ, you know, we need people out there that hands-on. Reading books only teaches you so much.
Reading something and then having the real world experience, two completely different things. That's like I took up glass blowing as just a hobby, and you can sit there and you can watch the master glass blowers do their thing, and it looks so easy. You can sit there and watch them for 100,000 hours. You go ahead and try to do it once. I guarantee you, you're not going to be able to do it.
That's quite funny.
It's something to be said for hands-on experience.
And that's with the extractions too, man. Start small. Start real small. Because when you fuck up, you only fuck up a small bit. But doing a small bit in the large bit, there's no difference. So it's good to do it.
Yeah, it's just nicer in the instance where you fuck up. If that's the case.
It's true, man.
Hopefully we can get down to the point where we're
That's okay.
But we're only human, so tax them down.
Hey, 247.